Okay. Hi guys, the Jazzy Nerd here. And I need to apologize for something. Because there was no uploads at all this weekend. And the reason for that is because on Saturday I was helping Dad move out of his house for like 2 hours and I was just way too tired. And then yesterday I tried to record and my recording software cut out on me like 10 seconds into the video. So what I ended up having to do is basically start a new file, bring it all the way up to where I left off, and then record this episode on a different file. So you may be noticing that the house points are different, the beans are different. I don't know how you would be noticing that. If you are, then wow, you are paying way too much attention to the minutia in this playthrough. But you may be noticing that, and if you are, that's why. Anyway, my card count is the same. My potion count is the same. I think I did a little bit better on the Rick Sempre challenge because I wasn't commentating, which is why I have more points and more beans than I did when I left off in the other playthrough. Anyway, here we are, and let me just say that this playthrough as a whole has been kind of a nightmare for me. Come on. Okay, you want to lure this snail all the way down here. As soon as he gets to right about there, cast Rick Sempre. So you have to push him as little as possible. Oh, shoot. Okay. And now you can jump in here and grab a card. And this card is Fulbert the Fearful, famous for being so cowardly he never ventured out of his house. Died when a defensive charm backfired and the roof fell in. Great. Anyway, as a recap, in the last episode we did, I think, a little less than half of the Scourge challenge. So now we're going to finish it. Come at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aw, geez. Sometimes he will go right into the pit for you. And then, right, you want to jump down here because this one is pressure weighted. It's not specific to snails, so you can just jump on it to save yourself time. And also you want to go down here anyway, because there's lava and mucus right here. I think my commentary was better in the recording than I lost. I can't believe I lost a recording. Oh, jeez. I cannot believe I lost a recording. I mean, sure, I had those 2 episodes in Diamond where I didn't, when I was missing audio, but I've never lost an entire recording before. Okay. Now, don't cast Lumos here immediately. Open this chest a few times. There's a good 14 beans or so in here. Grab all of these beans. And that was weird. For a second, the camera was just showing the wall.
They will bite, so try to avoid them. Rictus Emperor will stun them.
Okay, so something I need to mention. In both the book and the movie, the first time Harry and friends go to Lockhart's class, now that that's open, you want to head back and cast Lumos. What Lockhart does is he brings a cage full of Cornish pixies to class and lets them loose on the students. In the game, instead of letting Cornish pixies loose, he teaches you Rictus Sempre, which essentially kills Cornish pixies. It's kind of ironic. I always thought, well, maybe not ironic, but certainly strange. Really, Harry? Get rid of those 2 fire crabs. And now cast Scourge on this to raise that. Head through here, grab this star. Okay, now this area is really, really potentially difficult. If you do this wrong, it can be potentially the hardest shelling puzzle in the entire game. First thing you want to do is jump across. Do not cast Scourge. Cast Flipendo. Then jump back. Grab this secret area. Gregory the Smarmy. Famous originator of Gregory's Unctuous Unction, potion to persuade the drinker that the giver is their very best friend. Alleged to have wormed his way into King Richard's confidence and thus made his fortune. Okay, now that that's taken care of, you jump back across. Eep. Now you want to edge very carefully around this ectoplasm, and then cast Scourge, and jump! Okay, and then aim your jump to the left, because otherwise, if you're playing with auto jump, you will jump, land in the cauldron, and then when you try and jump back, there's a very high chance that you will go right over the edge and spoil all that work. Now you've got this. Get rid of this Cornish pixie. Cast on this. Only 2 beans, really, game? Okay, and now we have a puzzle. Okay, so this is how not to do it. See, it works like a seesaw. So what you have to do is get something to weight down the other end. And to do that, you head up here, grab this. Up here, and up here. And I've been realizing that I've been a bit, I've slacked off a little with the fun facts in this series so far. So I want to kind of try and fix that. So the first thing I wanted to bring up is that I was at the used bookstore here in town the other day, and they also sell used games there. And hold on a sec. Roland Kegg, president of English Gobstones team. Anyway. So, while I was there, I found the GBA version of this game and the PlayStation version of Sorcerer's Stone. And the longer I play this game, the more I think I should give Sorcerer's Stone another chance. So, you guys may actually be seeing a Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone playthrough on this channel in the near future. I thought I saw a gnome in there. Get ready for the... I hate that sound. Now here is a shortcut. If you have auto jump, if you're not playing with auto jump, you can just walk right down this hole. If you are playing with it, you walk to the very edge, press jump, and then forward. As a quick little shortcut. Head up here. We are only 1 star away from the end of this challenge. Snail. Chest. And something I wanted to show that I didn't show before is right there are these grates all over the challenge, and if you look down through them, you can see the complete. Oh gosh, snail! You can see the oh gosh snail. Yes. You can see the completion star. When I first played this, I tried everything I could think of to fall through the grate because I thought I would land on the completion star. In reality, Harry would probably die from the fall damage. Okay, you jump up here, cast on this to get the last challenge star and a shortcut. This is a big help if you just want to get the highest possible time. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for 100% and showing off as many mechanics as I can. Which is why I'm going the boring way. Because this chest is kind of a troll mechanic. You cast on it, Peeves. He does not do much damage. So here, just like before, keep casting Scourge on him. And if you hit him in the butt, it's funny. I love hitting him in the butt with Scourge charms.
Mr. Potter, you've completed my Scourge challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
And we gained how many house points? 151. Wow. Not bad, Harry. Okay. We come out of the Scourge challenge, and because apparently the rest of Charms class ended while we were running around doing our Scourge thing. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, there are a lot of things we need to take care of before going to the house point ceremony. First thing I want to do is make a potion. Just so you can see how it works again. If you have at least one Wicked Tree Bark and at least one Flabberworm Mucus, it will happen automatically. Where is that secret area? There it is. You can't access this one without Scourge. Well, maybe you could, but you have to make some very precise jumps to avoid taking damage. Daisy Dotteridge, first landlady of the Leaky Cauldron. Okay. Now there's a few things you have to take care of up here as well. Not on the first floor. There are some things in Flitwick's and McGonagall's classrooms that we want to take care of. McGonagall's is down here. Oh, man. Well, if she is teaching, I can show off that jerkish cutscene. No.
I'm in the Transfiguration classroom.
There's not much in here, but I'm kind of a purist, or not purist. I'm a little OCD when it comes to getting all the beans. So, I kind of do want to show that cutscene where you walk in on her while she's teaching. Professor McGonagall's kind of strange in this game. She never teaches any spells, but she's kind of important to the plotline. Well, she's only in 2 cutscenes. One that the optional one where you walk in on her while she's teaching, and then one later on that's actually quite important to the plot. And I swear she has her own routine, because at certain points in the game you can walk in on her while she's teaching, and on others you can't. It's really kind of interesting. I've always found it. I'm saying interesting way too many times. Okay, and then there's just a couple more things we need to grab on the 3rd floor. This secret area, a whole bunch of beans in Lockhart's classroom, and a couple of cool Easter eggs. There's a gnome right there. I don't think gnomes can damage you. They could in the original game.
Here's the defense against the dark arts classroom.
Okay, there are a ton of beans that you can get in here. And also, those students over there have some dialogue options I've always liked. Musidora Barkwith, composer of the unfinished Wizarding Suite, which features an exploding tuba. Its performances in band since its last performance in 1902, when it blew the roof out of Ackerley Town Hall. Okay. Is there anything up here? Just a bunch of books. Which, if you could collect them, I would collect them, because I love books. I actually do collect them in Skyrim. And I'm always worried about telling people that, because I'm always scared they're going to tell me I'm stupid for wasting inventory space with things that aren't useful. Okay, now, this balcony, there's a way to get up here. And if you can do this, it is very much worth your effort. Jump onto the back of the chair, and then jump again. And look at all these beans! This is very, very worth it if you can get up there. Now here's the other Easter egg I was talking about. You cast Flipendo on this, and spiders fall off of it. I have no idea why this is here. But you can cast Flipendo on that and knock spiders off of it. Now I want to talk to one of these kids.
I beg your pardon.
Not that one.
Hello.
Come on, give me the option I want.
I beg your pardon. If you ask me, whoever petrified Mrs. Norris did us all a favor.
Okay, not the one I was looking for, but that's a good segue into what I was needing to talk about. Which is that student dialogue options actually change as the game progresses. You'll get different dialogue options if you talk to students at different points in the game. After the attacks start happening, they start talking more about the attacks. It's very interesting. And also, I want to show you one quick shortcut. You can just do that to get from the 3rd floor to the 2nd, which is very, very nice. Because the stair ride from the 2nd floor to the 3rd is quite lengthy. We have a couple more secret areas to grab. Actually, I think it's just the one in the dungeons. I think it is just the one in the dungeons. This one can't be accessed for some reason.
This leads to the dungeons.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video I lost or not, but maybe you guys have already heard this, but jumping down long hallways is slightly quicker than walking. And now you get this one, which has yet another card in it. The self-stirring cauldron guy, whose name I can never remember. Not surprising with a name like that. Gaspard Shingleton, celebrated inventor of the self-stirring cauldron. Seriously, Gaspard Shingleton? That's a terrible name. What kind of parent gives their kid a name like that? If your last name is Shingleton, don't name your kid Gaspard. Give him a completely ordinary name, like John. John Shingleton. Seriously, some Wizarding World names are really bad. Oh my gosh, I hope this episode is recording. Yuck. I'm really paranoid about losing recordings now. I think that was everything I needed to take care of. Yeah, it is.
Hello everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony.
Let's see which house is ahead this week.
Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Woo, we get to go again. And we can access some additional areas in the bonus bean room now that we have Scourge. Or bean bonus room. There are some points when Dumbledore calls it the bean bonus room, other points where he calls it the bonus bean room. This room is now open to us. We can't go any further than that, though. It's kind of odd. I mean, just being a... I mean, Friend George only started the bean trading system this year at Hogwarts, basically. The bean bonus... Until they did that, Bertie Bott's beans had no value at all. So, why is this room even here? Ah, video game logic. Can't say Nintendo logic because it's not a Nintendo game. I don't really have anything to talk about here. Well, there is something I need to talk about at some point in this series, but it's not exactly upbeat. And now we have a
I
cutscene.
went to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
I don't know why I came out of that on the second floor.
Really think there's a change
Or, I guess that wasn't the second floor, but I don't know why I came out of that there.
if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there! That's a girl's bathroom!
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
I like Myrtle.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood. But how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible!
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. Two of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
And now it drops us straight into the dungeons. Which is good, because I need to... There's one thing that I forgot when I was down here getting secret areas.
Oi, Harry, want to trade?
Which is that one that I wasn't able to get when we actually came here for class, thanks to an annoyingly placed cutscene trigger. For some reason, these beans always jump when you cast a Scourge on that. I don't really know why. Oh, dang it. This switch is hard to get if you have auto jump on. There we go. Okay, now we climb up here. And introducing another one of my favorite wizard cards. And key. Great. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Laverne de Montmorency, inventor of many love potions. And the reason I love this one so much is because for the longest time, my sister and I could not figure out what was happening in this picture. The green is what she actually looks like. The pale skin blonde hair is what the love potion is making her look like. Yeah. Kind of a really funny picture on that card. Okay, now just a couple more things. Hopefully we won't run into Snape. Nothing really happens if you do, but I want to avoid him. Grab this. Another card, wow. Gunhilda of Gorsmore, one-eyed humpbacked witch, famous for developing a cure for dragon pox. Oh, shoot, Snape, hi. Wow. Oh, you want to run back here. These two sell flabberworm mucus and lickentry bark. Okay, which way to... Okay, it's this way. I always get a little turned around in the dungeons. Now, I think you want to turn left. Yep. Go through here. Into our next dungeon. Okay. I'm going to end this here. I probably went pretty long. Anyway, in the next episode, we go get some powdered bicorn ore in it. And we get there by going through my favorite area in the entire game. Snape's, well, technically the back way into Snape's storage room. It's gonna be fun. I'll be playing this on the other file, because this is right where I left off on the other file. If you enjoyed this episode in any capacity, head over to my YouTube channel, check out some of my other videos, and if you enjoyed those, hit the subscribe button, because it's a big help. I will see you guys... Actually, I'm going to be doing another upload today, because I didn't upload at all over the weekend. I will see you guys later. Until then, stay jazzy.